Brand new Rick and Morty Season 5, Mondays at 10 PM on E4 and All 4.
I think a blind man could see that Beth is looking for the door. I barely have a reason to care, and even I notice.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Morty's family was completely dysfunctional.
Whatever you say, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I booked you for a 2-day intensive at Nuptia 4, the galaxy's most successful couples counseling institute. They could save the marriage of a dog and a bar of dark chocolate.
Why do you keep doing this to us?
I don't know, Morty. Maybe I hate myself. Maybe I think I deserve to die. I don't know.
For this list, we'll be ranking the Smith family's most messed up moments on Rick and Morty. Can you think of any we missed? Don't be shy, let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Dimension C-137. Dimension C-137 is where we first meet Rick and Morty during the pilot episode, but it's since been overrun by Cronenbergs.
Boy, Morty, I really Cronenberged the world up, didn't I? You got a whole planet of Cronenbergs walking around down there, Morty. At least they're not in love with you anymore, though. It's a huge step in the right direction.
These hybrid monsters were accidentally created by Rick thanks to a love potion made for Morty. So the pair leave the dimension behind, as well as their family. Yep, Jerry, Beth, and Summer C-137 are forced to fend for themselves in this new hellish wasteland. And we don't find out what happened to them until Season 3, when Morty and Summer make their return.
Oh my god. I have that exact same top. What is this place? And what's with Hunger Games Summer?
That's my sister. This used to be my home.
The Smith family in the Cronenberg dimension, abandoned by Rick, are now feral warriors of the wasteland, living out their days in a Mad Max-styled apocalypse.
Alright, it's been great, guys. I really only wanted to stop by here for a quick I told you so.
Number 9, Rick's emotional unavailability. Okay, so we know that Rick can occasionally show some empathy and caring for his family, like the time one iteration of the scientist sacrificed himself for Morty. But more often than not, it's every Sanchez for himself.
Morty, where's your collar? I'll fix it.
I dropped it!
What the hell? What have you done to me, Morty? I'm okay with this. Be good, Morty. Be better than me.
Rick usually takes pains to either project his personality over others via insults, or overcompensates via drug use or alcohol. In fact, alcoholism seems to run in the family, as both Rick and Beth suffer from this addiction.
Mom, are you driving me to...
Yes. What time?
Oh my god, are you drunk?
What are you, my wife coach?
You're what? Oh, god!
Oh my god, sweetheart, are you okay? I didn't
I'm gonna
mean
have
to.
a bruise!
But it's Rick's friend Bird Person who puts it best when he tells Morty that Rick's latest catchphrase, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, actually translates to,
I am in great pain. Please help me.
Number 8, which Beth is Beth? Will the real Beth Smith please stand up? It still hasn't been determined whether or not Space Beth is the Beth from the replacement dimension or a clone.
Beth, if one of you is still alive, you're my real daughter. If you're both alive, don't hurt the other one. She's just a clone. She's not worth it.
Either way, the relationship between every Rick and every Beth is, well, complicated. We know that young Beth was so much of a sociopath that Rick had to create Froopy Land to save the neighborhood kids from being terrorized. But we're also not even sure if Rick knows which Beth is Beth.
You mind blew yourself? You literally don't even know which of your daughters is real. Of course you don't. Why am I surprised?
Although an update to the mobile game Pocket Mortys did seemingly confirm Space Beth is the clone Beth, the confusion as a whole just leads into this family's dysfunction.
Yet I'm a terrible father.
Number 7, Morty's mind blowers. We get it, memories can be a painful thing. But is a line crossed when the smartest man in the universe can take them away?
I think I'm mounting in suspicion of you.
This is the plot behind Morty's Mind Blowers, an anthology episode similar to Interdimensional Cable, and where we see a host of memories Rick has erased from his grandson's mind.
What the hell is this?
This, Morty, is my archive of all the experiences you've begged me to remove from your life, lest you go insane.
Some of these were at Morty's request, but still others were either traumatic disasters in Morty's life as a result of Rick's actions, or instances where Rick was embarrassed by Morty.
Really makes you think, huh, Morty? We should never take things for granted.
What?
I'm just saying, life's short. We shouldn't take things for granted.
Are you saying granite?
Well, yeah.
It's granted with a D. Take things for granted.
We ultimately see that Rick needs to control everything around him at all times, even his grandson's mind.
You seem to be in charge of what I get to remember.
Number 6, the attack of the 50-foot Summer. Beth isn't always the best mother to either Morty or Summer, echoing her own troubled childhood as the daughter of Rick Sanchez.
You want to be like Rick? Congratulations! You're just as arrogant and just as irresponsible!
Summer is fairly well adjusted, however, well, given her circumstances anyway, so we can't really blame her when she's having body image issues and wants to talk with her mum. Beth, however, blows Summer off, resulting in the daughter playing with Rick's equipment in an attempt to enlarge her bust.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oops. Okay, just a little more on the other side then. Oh, come on! Oh, jeez! Stop!
It goes predictably pear-shaped, but Beth is so determined to fix Summer's accident by herself, she continually makes it worse. It isn't until a now giant-sized and inverted Summer is consoled by Beth, who has done the same to herself, that things get rectified. Number 5, Rick's master plan. Did you really think that the Galactic Federation could get the better of Rick's C-137? Never underestimate how far Rick Sanchez will go out of spite.
But watch closely as Grandpa topples an empire by changing a 1 to a 0.
The proof in this proverbial pudding was found in the 3rd season opener, The Rick Shank Redemption. Rick reveals he allowed himself to be captured in order to destroy the Federation from within and to finally get rid of Jerry once and for all.
First thing that's different, no more Dad, Morty. He threatened to turn me into the government, so I made him and the government go away.
By the episode's end, Beth and Jerry are due for a divorce. Rick is firmly in charge, and now he can finally get down to the real business at hand, getting his hands on that Szechuan dipping sauce.
I'm driven by finding that McNugget sauce.
Nuggets.
I want that Mulan McNugget sauce, Morty. That's my series arc, Morty.
hell?
If it takes 9 seasons, I want my McNugget dipping sauce,
about,
Szechuan
Rick?
sauce.
Number 4, Jerry and Beth's marriage. One of Rick and Morty's strengths is how well the show can blur the lines between real-world emotional problems and their outlandish animated embellishments.
Oh, here we go. Right to the victim role.
Am I a victim, Beth? Or am I married to a mean, unfair monster that always hurts me?
The idea of a married couple staying together for the kids isn't anything new, with Jerry and Beth's dysfunctional marriage having some disturbingly grounded problems.
Oh dear God, no.
They're codependent! Run!
The pair are sent to off-world marriage counseling for their troubles, but their codependence is so violent and self-destructive that it astonishes their therapist, Glexo Slim Slom. He states that the pair should have never gotten married, which is probably the understatement of the universe.
You have the single worst marriage I've ever witnessed. It shouldn't exist. You should never, ever have gotten together, and I do not understand how or why you would ever stay together.
Well, this is just bad couples therapy.
Totally.
Number 3, like father, like daughter. When Beth rediscovers Fruppyland in The ABCs of Beth, she's dead set on showing how unlike her father she really is.
We have to get Tommy out of there, okay? We need to do the right thing. Do what you never did as a dad. Put in a little effort.
However, she comes to a firm realization that she is her father's daughter when she's unable to apologize to Tommy for pushing him into the honey swamp when they were kids.
Sorry, forgive me. I've been in Fruppyland for quite a while. Have apologies changed?
Tommy, I'm sorry you think you deserve an apology. Oh my God, I'm my father.
Is she brilliant, resilient, and dangerous? Well, sure, but she's also emotionally unavailable, narcissistic, and neglectful of her family. We have no doubt that it couldn't have been easy being Rick Sanchez's daughter, and unfortunately, it seems like many of Rick's worst qualities have affected Beth as an adult.
I feel like I've spent my life pretending you're a great guy and trying to be like you. And the ugly truth has always been
That I'm not that great a guy and you're exactly like me.
Number 2, soul bonding. It may be called a soul bond, but we have another word for it. Gross.
Oh God! My soul! Oh yeah! I'm a dragon! I'm bonding! Oh yeah!
The episode Claw and Hoarder Special Victims Unit features a scene that made headlines when Rick, Summer, and Morty engage in a mass soul bond with a handful of outcast slut dragons in order to defeat a wizard.
So killing the wizard will break my soul bond.
Yes, it solves all of our problems.
But said soul bond is basically a dragon analogy for, well, how can we say this? A group hangout? The Smith family responds with similar outbursts of enjoyment. It's weird, uncomfortable, and more than a little dark, and Rick himself describes it best when he tells Morty and Summer,
Maybe don't tell your parents we did this.
Before we unveil our number one pick, here's some honorable mentions. Rick's self-destructive mood swings. His split from Unity almost left us with one less godlike scientist. Pickle Rick, because anything's better than therapy, right?
Just as you chose to become a pickle. You are the master of your universe, and yet you are dripping with rat blood and feces, your enormous mind literally vegetating by your own hand.
Number 1. Self-contained adventures. A nice little self-contained space adventure. The basic roots of Rick and Morty.
Morty, I need your help. We need to go on a quick adventure.
You said I could go to school today.
That was before I needed something, Morty.
Our number 1 pick is quite simply the entire premise of the series, as it's completely dysfunctional that Beth and Jerry would even let Morty hang out with Rick, even for 1 minute.
You guys hit the baskets. I'll disarm the drunkenly improvised neutrino bomb. There's a 40% chance it's a dud, but you should still stay back.
Morty, how many of these?
Too many, Rick! Too many!
We understand that Rick is Morty's grandpa, and that the pair do save the universe time and time again, but Morty Smith finds himself in danger all the time by a member of his own family.
Look, you're the guy that wanted an epic adventure. I'm the guy with only one hover chair.
God damn it, an alien spider just bit my finger!
It's an alien cliff. You can just say spider.
That, if you ask us, is the definition of dysfunctional. Although, if we're being honest, we wouldn't want it any other way.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
Brand new Rick and Morty Season 5, Mondays at 10 PM on E4 and All 4.